Suspects sought in Pennsylvania Community Center shooting that, Indiana, Pa. AP, authorities are seeking suspects in a shooting that killed one man and wounded 8 other people at a private party in a Pennsylvania community center, state. Police in Indiana County said 9 people between the ages of 18 and 23 were shot at about 12:35 a.m. Sunday at the Chevy Chase Community Center in White Township, about 50 miles, 80 kilometers, northeast of Pittsburgh. Police say they believe there was more than one shooter. They are seeking surveillance video, asking local homes and businesses to check doorbell cameras and requesting that anyone missing items, such as the cell phones and clothing found at the center, to contact them, authorities said. A 22-year-old Pittsburgh man died at the scene and an 18-year-old man from Chicago was critically injured, while another 18-year-old from Florida and 6 men and women from Pennsylvania were also taken to hospitals. 2 were discharged. Lt. Colonel George Bivens said dozens of shots were fired and there may have been a gun battle inside the building, where people dove from windows and bolted through doors trying to escape. Many fired shell casings and multiple firearms had been recovered, along with other evidence such as clothing and cell phones, he said. Bivens said more than 150 people were believed to be present at the event, which required payment before entry. Officials are tracking down who rented the venue and who was hosting the event, Bivens said. Debris, mixed with personal items, including shoes, are scattered after a fatal shooting near the Chevy Chase Community Center in White Township, Indiana County, Pa. Sunday, October 8, 2023. State police in Indiana County said troopers, local officers and emergency services responded at 12:35 a.m. Sunday to the shooting at the center in White Township, about 50 miles, 80 kilometers, northeast of Pittsburgh. Sean Stipp/TribeLive.com. Via AP, Pennsylvania Crime Stoppers has announced a $10,000 reward for information leading to arrests and prosecution, and the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives has offered up to $5,000 more, Bivens said. The shooting was about 2 miles, 3 kilometers, from the campus of Indiana University of Pennsylvania, which was having its homecoming weekend. The school's vice president for student affairs, Thomas Seeger, said 2 of the injured were students. Campus activities are continuing with enhanced police presence. Dozens of people, including some university students, attended a vigil Sunday night on the steps of the county courthouse, about a mile away from the community center, the Johnstown Tribune Democrat reported. Some people embraced while listening to speakers as others shed tears, the newspaper reported. The Chevy Chase Community Center was built in 1971 by a group established in 1969 to fight poverty and help those in need. According to its website, the center says its mission is to cultivate, nurture, and sustain a peaceful and inclusive culture that brings community together with positivity, diversity, inclusion, education, nutrition, and love. District Attorney Robert Manzi Jr., a board member, said the center provides meals and a community atmosphere for people in need. The scene of a fatal shooting at the Chevy Chase Community Center in White Township, Indiana County, Pa. Sunday, October 8, 2023. State police in Indiana County said troopers, local officers and emergency services responded at 12:35 a.m. Sunday to the shooting at the center in White Township, about 50 miles, 80 kilometers, northeast of Pittsburgh. Sean Stipp/TribeLive.com via AP. A trooper from the Pennsylvania State Police Reconstruction Unit works at the crime scene of a fatal shooting at the Chevy Chase Community Center, Sunday, October 8, 2023, in White Township, Indiana County, Pa. State police in Indiana County said troopers, local officers and emergency services responded at 12:35 a.m. Sunday to the shooting at the center in White Township, about 50 miles, 80 kilometers, northeast of Pittsburgh. Sean Stipp/TribeLive.com via AP.